Well, I mean, like number one, I understand like the relationship. That's fine. It's like people who watch, you know, hood movies. Like when the Boys in the Hood and all this kind of thing were being popular. A lot of people say, well, you don't relate to it because you've never been in a gang and all of that kind of thing, and I understand that. But then there's now when you say, what movies are you comparing to when you get into the plot? Is it a modern film or is it a film before prior to this one?
Whether he's racing the law or chasing the ladies.
Well, I'm trying to. I'm thinking of more modern films, but I'm trying to
Right.
stay in the '70s era,
Yeah.
and like The Godfather, Dirty Harry,
Mhm.
Jaws, Star Wars,
Right.
American Graffiti. Like those movies,
Yeah.
I felt like Rocky. It wasn't rushed. It was just
Yeah.
telling a story. And
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
there-
Yeah, I can see that. Like I said, with those films in those days, but like I said, I think I myself, like I think I said told you before, is I knew people like
Only
that.
two things in the world I'm scared of. What's that? Women and the police.
So when I see Gator, he's not like a bigger than life character that I didn't know. But growing up I grew up a little bit in a small town in Tennessee, and he reminds me of people I know, or people that I had stories about, growing up. One thing I always wanted to touch about, there was a guy when I was in a little town in Tennessee, he told stories, and some of them were ghost stories, some of them were stories about the legend. And hillbilly legends are great, and some I would love to elaborate into movies. And when I hear or see Gator, he's somebody I went to school with.
Who's your daddy?